Time of season, I guess.
What have you seen out of your quarterbacks this spring? You've got obviously a pretty well-known one, but a couple guys that are just coming into this.
Mason's been really consistent. He's done a good job leading and teaching the other guys. He's been really good in meetings. He's led several meetings. Let him try to teach the offense to the younger guys. He's done a heck of a job with that. Very consistent. Has secured the ball. At times when things have broken down, he's made some plays with his feet too, which has been good to see. But the younger guys, it's a ongoing battle right now, and a lot of competitiveness, and that's fun to see those guys compete. But there's a lot of learning to be had, and there's been improvement. There's been some signs of some good things. There's been some bonehead plays, some things that guys can't do. We can't throw the ball up in traffic. We have to secure the football. When we're in the pocket, whether we're scrambling or whether we're trying to move within the pocket, we have to maintain that ball security. We have to understand where to go with the ball and being on time with those decisions. Those are the most important things. And then when you are in spring and you give them really every concept that we have, you end up having, like, as you get to game week, you draw back. But in the spring, you try to throw a lot at them to see what they can absorb and to see where their boundaries at. I think we found that out with a lot of them. And now it's time to kind of rein it in and really adjust our teaching to what we've learned about each individual quarterback.
Do you have a sense of how what sort of the plan is in terms of naming a backup to Mason, or will that wait until the fall? Will you let it sort of play out?
Well, it's critical to get the backup going because you got to maximize reps.
Right.
So when you share reps and you're unsure of who that backup is and you're splitting reps, then you're just not giving yourself a fair chance to get the number 2 guy prepared. The reps are limited as it is, and to spread them between number 2 and number 3 is not in the best interest of getting quality play at that position.
So it sounds like you'd like to do it sooner rather than later?
Absolutely.
Is that after the spring game, or?
There's really no timetable
Okay.
as far as when that decision has to be made, but like we said, sooner rather than later.
Seems like every year you've been here, more and more Louisiana guys have come on the roster and now are sort of poised to have bigger roles than maybe they had before. Anything unique about guys from that part of the country that you found out and just working with them, whether it be the culture or just kind of where they come from?
I hate to say that it's just specific to those guys, but I think there's a lot of, I think a lot of areas of America, I think there's just a greater urgency to excel when given the opportunity. And I think you're seeing that with some of our Louisiana guys. Not to say that you don't see that with some of our Texas guys, but I personally feel that when you're raised in such an environment, you have an opportunity and you understand that you have to execute, and when the lights come on, it's time to thrive in those situations. And some individuals, depending on how they're raised and where they come from, don't take anything for granted. I think that's really important. I think you see some of those things, not to say that that's limited to one geographical region from where our guys come from on our roster.
I think Louisiana's under-recruited, or something about that region you feel like you guys are more successful in?
Well, if I say it's under-recruited, then every recruiter might jump on that. But I don't know. I mean, we have to understand, and Coach Gundy stresses it to us all the time, we have to recruit Oklahoma. We have to recruit Texas with a heavy emphasis on Dallas. And then obviously we have to make sure that we don't leave any stones unturned and go where there's talent. Make sure that there's a connection there, that they're the right fit to our institution from an academic standpoint, from a character standpoint, and they fit our culture here at Oklahoma State.
What's the most important